to Tim Friend now in London. And Tim, were there any noticeable disruptions in, let's say, public transit as a result of the protests?
Yes, Tony, there will be disruption at ports because the Border Control Agency has said that it intends to strike, and there were warnings that people coming into Britain may face delays. But I'm here in central London with mainly teachers. This is their strike march. Other unions will be converging on Westminster later to hear speeches by their leaders. This essentially is against the government's austerity measures, but it's focused on pensions. And what they're most worried about is having to work longer for less. And they say that is not what the original deal and contract that they had with the government. So that many of them are angry. It's very good-natured. It's not, you were mentioning Greece earlier, very unlike the atmosphere there. This is planned to be a peaceful march through central London. But I'm joined by one of the teachers here, Paul, I think. You teach in Lewisham in central London.
Yeah.
What really is your main complaint? Why is it important for you to be here?
Well, the main deal that they're going to put in with the pensions is they want us to pay more every month, up to about £150 extra a month. Now, in these times, we can't afford to do that. We're not well paid like the bankers. So,
I've heard some of your colleagues, you mentioned bankers, say that you feel you're paying the price for the mistakes of others, i.e. big business and bankers. Is that your view as well?
Indeed, yes. And our pensions were looked at 4 years ago. We did have to pay a little bit more, but now it's a case that they're just saying, they're not showing us the working out, they're saying pay more.
Inevitably, schools have closed, mums and dads are at home with their children now. It's causing disruption, that's the nature of strikes.
Yeah.
What do you say to those who say you should have stayed longer at the negotiating table?
Well, the negotiations, it seemed, weren't proving fruitful. It seems that Cameron's saying, yes, our cuts are fair, and they're not showing us why they're fair, they're not showing us their sums.
OK, Paul, thanks for joining. I'm going to let you get back to the march. Well, there's the view of one teacher. Some commentators here in the UK are saying the size of this demonstration and the mood here at the moment in the UK marks the return to the kind of divisions we had in Britain in the 1980s. And everyone is hoping that negotiations can prove fruitful at the end of the day.
OK, let's see where it goes. Tim Friend for us in London. Tim, good.